Thriveabetes, the Clare-based organisation which is proud to bring its unique community-driven approach to the national stage with Thriveabetes 2026, a dedicated type 1 diabetes conference that's going to be happening on Saturday the 18th of April in Dublin. Thriveabetes is co-founded by Gráinne Flynn. It began as a grassroots initiative created by people living with type 1 diabetes for people living with the condition. Gráinne Flynn, you're most welcome to studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
Can you just give us a bit more background to Thriveabetes, how it all began and what inspired you to set it up?
Oh, wow. So we founded the organisation in 2015, myself and my friends Christine Meehan, who was diagnosed when she was 34 in 2006, and our other friend Rebecca Brannan, who lives in Dublin. Christine lives in Quinn. And with Rebecca's situation, her daughter was diagnosed when she was aged 8. So the three of us got together, and we had known each other through the Clare Diabetes Support Group, which had been running since 2007, and had become good friends through fundraising for Diabetes Ireland. But around 2014, 2015, we were... I suppose that the energy that we felt from our diabetes support groups, we felt was missing from other diabetes conferences. We felt that the voices of people living with the condition and people sharing their everyday experiences and challenges of living with it weren't really a feature of other diabetes event. And then on top of that, the global diabetes community were talking about the psychological impact of living with a lifelong chronic condition such as diabetes. And we have issues now that we now have words for, but back then were brand new to us, like diabetes burnout, distress. We also know that people with diabetes have higher anxiety levels, are more prone to disordered eating. So we felt that needed to also be discussed. So we created the conference in 2015 for people living with type 1 diabetes, and we would feature psychological issues, but also spotlight everyday experiences, so people who live with the condition are included as speakers, and that's really the why and the how. Okay,
and I guess over a decade later, it's proof of how needed the group was, that it has thrived over the past decade or so, and
no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. And Thriveabetes 20. I'm usually on top of my game. How did I not notice that before I said it? Thriveabetes 2026 on the 18th of April. It's a full day event. Can you give us a flavour of what will be happening, the kind of sessions and topics that are going to be covered and speakers and so on?
Absolutely. So I think it's our 11th event. So this is our big event, because last September we had a half-day event in Ennis. So this is our big full event where we create sessions for 3 specific groups of people. So we have sessions created specifically by parents who live with children and teenagers with type 1 for that group. We also have sessions for young adults aged between 16 and about 25. And then we have a third set of sessions for adults older than 25 living with type 1. And spouses and partners and relatives are welcome to join us as well, because we love having our supporters on the day. So the sessions will include educational information about various aspects of everyday life with type 1, such as I'm actually speaking at this one for the first time. I'm doing a session on travelling with type 1 and navigating airport security with multiple devices and medications. We also have a session about eating out in restaurants with type 1. We're very lucky to have a chap coming over from London who's going to talk about how AI can help us manage our diabetes better, focusing on insulin dosing. We've also got an expert coming from the UK who can talk about balancing glucose with exercise and the different types of exercise. We're also going to discuss a little bit more about insulin pumps and what they are, and the different features of the ones available here. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's lots lots and lots more. I'm super excited about one particular speaker who is our keynote, and he's going to close out the event. His name is Pete Davies, and he's been living with type 1 diabetes for 69 years. He was diagnosed age 2. He's actually in his 70th year of type 1, and he's just going to talk about the amazing life he's had. He recently climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. I think he was in his 50s or 60s when he did that. So he's going to talk about his life.
Impressive sounding individual.
Yes, he really is, and such a lovely, lovely person.
Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be very, very informative, and I'd say particularly for those who are, recently diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and are in the dark about a lot of these issues, like the one you're going to be discussing. I mean, how would I even travel abroad with all this stuff? And going out to eat as well, a really key one too. So that's happening at the Crowne Plaza, Dublin Airport Hotel on the 18th. Presumably it's ticketed. If so, how do people get their hands on them?
Yes, so it's been great. So we have 170 people who've bought tickets already. People can buy tickets at thriveabetes.ie. So it's Thrive, ABETES, which is the end of the word diabetes, .ie, and you should find the links there to book your tickets and fill out the registration form. And we are closing ticket sales on Friday afternoon because we print lovely little name badges for everybody to welcome them when they arrive. So in order to do that, we close ticket sales early. So get your tickets soon. Get
moving, folks, is the overriding message there. That is happening, as I say, Saturday the 18th of April at the Crowne Plaza Dublin Airport Hotel, Thriveabetes 2026 conference, and the co-founder of Thriveabetes, Gráinne Flynn. Gráinne, thank you very much for joining me on the show this morning.